Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another exciting interview by Financial Insight. I'll be your host for this particular conversation, where I'm sitting down with none other than our good friend Mwendamo Mazaba from Liquid Intelligent Technologies, who's going to share with me what's been going on at Liquid, as well as key issues around how they're positioning themselves around agri. So stay tuned for this exciting conversation. Welcome back. As I said, I'm sitting down with Mwendamo from Liquid. Mwendamo, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Always a pleasure to be here. Thanks
Absolutely.
for having me.
Absolutely. And obviously today we're hosting this conversation with our strategic partners, Africa Works.
Yeah.
I hope you like the setup.
Absolutely, it looks amazing. Yeah, great facility.
Absolutely. Anyway, Mwendamo, we've invited you over to the studio just to tell us a little bit about how Liquid Intelligent Technologies is positioning itself around agriculture.
Yeah.
Are you able to just share with us how the company is empowering Zambia's agricultural sector transformation?
Yeah. First, before I get into that, right, we recognize that agriculture is a key sector in Zambia. Employees, I think stats will show about 70% or so of the population is employed in the agri sector. So it's a key sector for Zambian economy, makes a significant contribution to GDP. I mean, there are many ways in which we are working with the agri sector, positioning ourselves with the sector. And number one is with our infrastructure. So we've built over 10,000, in excess of 10,000 kilometers of fiber, which is spread across the country, right, touching both urban and rural areas. So that's number one. So that allows us to take some of the modern tools or technology tools to the agriculture sector.
All right. Now, what are some of the initiatives that have been rolled out to enable growth of the agricultural sector?
As I said, the key one is connectivity. So making sure that farmers have access to connectivity. This helps them improve the operations. So, for instance, I can talk about the three key agriculture areas in Zambia. We've got very good infrastructure in the southern province, eastern province, right, and central province. We've actually got, besides the infrastructure, we've got actual presence in the form of our commercial people, our technical people, engineers based in these areas. So we have a fully fledged team in Livingston, in Chipata, and we also have a team in central province or northern part of Zambia servicing that area, including our technical people and commercial people.
Right. Are you able to just share with us like an example of a client that you're assisting?
Yeah, absolutely. We've, for instance, worked with some of our clients, commercial farmers, to provide connectivity, which allows them to apply some of the modern technologies, right? Which will be it modern ways of improving the yields, tracking the agriculture operations, tracking their stock, the various forms in which they can use technology to improve what they do. So which allows them to focus on the core operations, which is farming, right? Whereas we provide technology and other solutions which enable that.
Right. Now, how is Liquid collaborating with the Zambian agricultural ecosystem to scale digital agriculture solutions?
Yeah. I mean, in many ways, so even outside sort of traditional business, so what we've also done is, for instance, we've gone into MoUs with government, which has allowed us to bring expertise into country to sort of guide on how we respond to some of the climate changes, and I think that will be very important. As you know, we've had some very serious climate challenges in the recent past, and we need to respond to that. But also, it's just our connectivity allows our farmers to access important information that helps them improve their things like improving their yields, responding to climate, and basically enhancing their operations as a farm.
Right. Obviously, this is a long-term agenda for Liquid. How do you see the digital transformation shaping the future of agriculture in Zambia over the next 5 to 10 years?
It's difficult to say where technology is going to be in the next 5 years. Right now, AI is a big thing. Right. I think we need to embrace that. It's an important tool that can be used in a very positive sense, be it improving operations, finding ways to respond to climate challenges. So I think AI will be a big part of us including in the agriculture sector. And I think it's important we embrace that and see how we can use that to adapt our businesses to some of the challenges that we're facing.
Right, and we know that you're always a very, very, busy man. But
Yeah.
are you just able to share with us in closing, what message you would like to share directly to, if you had to speak to, the Zambia's agricultural ecosystem?
Yeah.
What the importance of embracing digital.
Absolutely. So what I can say is, at the moment we're at a crossroads of some sort, right, between technology or digital transformation and the traditional sort of farming methods, right? It's important that our farmers or the agri sector embraces technology and the new digital tools so that they can then use that to do things like improving their yields, responding to climate challenges, but also I think more importantly, accessing new markets. Technology can enable a really small farmer access sort of bigger markets at a relatively small cost. So I think it's important that we work with the farming community and develop solutions that help them improve their operations and grow.
Absolutely. No, Mwendamo, thank you so much for speaking to us. Yeah?
It was a pleasure, and many thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you've heard it for yourself. I've been speaking to Mwendamo, who's been sharing with us Liquid Intelligent Technologies Zambia's position around agriculture. So stay tuned for more insights and get to know.